yeah, 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 yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I am the soloist, and welcome back to some more Minecraft with Saber99 Magic.
Hi, that's me. Got approximately 2-ish hours before I
Before
turn
he goes
back
into
into a
shutdown.
pumpkin. I'm going to turn back into a pumpkin. I will be doing
Pumpkin.
pump. I'll be doing pumpkin things like sleeping in a fucking patch field. I don't know.
They're gonna touch his blumpkin.
But he had to go there. Fucking 5 minutes in and went there.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what
which
there is in this age. Jesus, bro. Uh,
you I had a dream the other night.
concerning start. Continue.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember much from the dream. I just remember distinctly there was a plan from an evil witch to turn pigs into zombies, which I guess is kind of topical for today.
I
I
mean,
don't
not
mean like
just now.
I
There are
don't mean like
monsters
zombie.
nearby.
I don't mean like zombie pigmen. I mean like actual pig zombies.
Oh, ew. I don't like that visual.
Yeah, she had like she had like 3 daughters, like Demetress, I think. I think. Okay, well, I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'm going to make another set of iron armor because I'm pretty sure I lost my last set somehow. I don't remember. Probably died in another.
Probably.
Probably fucking suffered.
Every time we fucking touch the nether, we suffer desperately. No matter.
I don't know.
Oh, right.
I
I'm
blame
making fencing.
I blame Hero Brian.
I forgot I was making fucking fencing.
Let's go ahead and make us a new sword. Yes.
You want to join me at the cave? We'll get some resources. What the fuck?
I
What made
I
that
don't
noise?
remember where I don't remember where the cave is.
No,
It
don't
might
worry. I can lead you to it. How you some bitch? You.
can you also can, can you
Oh.
also bring me a stack of food or something?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Go ahead. You want meats or do you want like vegetables?
I mean, just anything that works, like just like a full stack of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or
I guess if I actually go, I can go prune the
what?
garden real quick.
Oh,
Probably.
this fucking this fucking fencing. This is new. I have not seen this before.
Oh, have you not seen the fencing? It's not done,
Wait,
but
it's
the,
that
yeah,
it's interesting. I do see that there is a villager that's stuck in the fencing,
yeah. He
and
he literally like high dived his way over a fucking chunk of it, but then lost the leads on his llamas. So like, fuck him. Shit's funny as hell. But yeah, I will.
where the fuck are you? Oh, there you
I'm
are.
in the farm right now.
Yeah.
I'm
So
giving you a stack of watermelon because the
the
farm
the
is
the
in fucking peak condition right now.
the fucking the holy fencing that will keep out all the mobs and gangsters.
It better keep out all the mobs or I'll lose my goddamn mind.
Look at it, he's so majestic over there, farming for me, getting me some nutritious foods to eat and put in my mouth.
I almost made a joke. I almost made a joke. I refrained from making the joke.
I think I
I'm
know what the joke was.
I'm better than Stephen King.
Uh, what?
Um, over on What a Channel, where I currently read audiobooks, but it will
Uh-huh.
expand to hold something else in a couple of months. Um, but yeah, I read audiobooks over there, and I'm currently reading It by Stephen
Oh,
King,
oh God.
and also The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater.
Uh,
What a crazy name. Um, and Jesus Christ, I wish that I could go more than a singular chapter before having to read the most wildly racist thing I've ever read in my life. Like,
what do you think he meant by that? You know,
well, okay.
go on.
So you watched here I actually have 2 whole stacks of watermelon for you. Um
Mm.
you watched It Welcome to Derry, right?
Yes.
Okay. So well, I know someone else who watched it. I did not talk about it with them. They talked about it with someone else who then
Mhm.
spoke to me. And they said that something that they disliked about that show was how comically, like, vilely evil a lot of the people in the town of Derry are. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's the point. It's like the people of Derry are the fucking worst because it, the creature, like amps up how fucking terrible they are. Like absolutely, like
Oh
makes it
yeah.
even worse.
100%.
And it's so funny because they had that like feeling about the show, and I'm reading the book, and I'm just like, God damn, like every chapter I go, I wonder if I'll be able to get through the chapter before someone says something fucking vile and insane. And it never happens. It doesn't fucking happen. The most recent chapter that I read, which will inform everyone about how far ahead I'm in my readings. One of the main characters, like not one of the villains, like not one of the human villains of the story, one of the main characters used, and I quote, it's Richie, you know, the one with all the jokes who gets played by Bill Hader in the adult half of the
Oh yeah.
movies. He does one of the voices that he does in the book is the as a child, you know, in the 50s. It's called his N-word Jim voice.
Uh-huh.
And I had
Yeah.
to read what was half a page of Richie talking to Ben. I shit you not. This is how Richie introduces himself to Ben Hanscom, one of the other main characters, is with that voice. And I was like, this could have not happened. I could have gone my whole life and not had to have read that, because every other chapter also includes someone saying some vile whack shit for no good reason.
Oh, that funny guy, Stephen Hawking. Or, I mean, Stephen King.
Stephen
Same
Hawking was
difference.
funny as hell. Damn, didn't load this shit up for like 2 weeks and everything in the farm grew. Even though it's only been like a week.
Well, that's uh, Mr. King, what exactly did you mean by this paragraph here? Oh, well, I mean that you know the Pennywise makes things a lot worse. It's like, yeah, but you know Pennywise hasn't shown up for like 7 chapters now, and we have to wonder like would the audience really remember that part?
Holy shit, so many of those watermelons grew back already.
The Malones.
Watermelons. Yeah, let me put down a bunch
Look
of
at the
this
bees.
fucking...
Look at the bees.
Oh, it's almost like they're cultivating.
They're congregating.
Ooh.
Soon they'll have a union.
Oh no. How did you get up here? Ship?
All right, so I'm gonna go to a mine go to a cave. I think today. That's fine.
That is the current plan. Yes,
I'm gonna go
it's
to
that one with all of
things
it was the gold, all the gold.
sounds of my cat fucking up her scratching post in the background.
Mm.
You fuck it up, kitty. You beat that shit.
You're gonna you're gonna beat that thing like a
Yeah,
boomerang.
yeah, 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 yeah. Sure, sure. Why not? Why not? What? Let me tell you about something. Recently, I think I I keep finding more and more evidence that the universe just instinctually hates me and seeks to ruin my time because only to me do I feel like this happens. I feel like I've been on a bender to play nothing but like Marvel Snap in my downtime. And for context, that's a little like Marvel card game app on my phone, right?
I
And I swear to God, I swear to God, I have two experiences in that game. One of which is I don't even know which one I hate more. One of which is the time where whoever I'm playing against happens to run the one card that shuts down my entire deck.
mm-hmm.
Um, Usually Enchantress because I like Iron Man and I often play it. Or they happen to play Galactus, and that card I fucking hate infinitely because that honestly Galactus just fucking breaks the game. For a little bit of context, there's like two versions of Galactus in the
Mm-hmm.
game. In the original one, just straight up says, "Hey, by the way, when you play this card, if it's the only card you play at this location, and if you're winning this location, you destroyed the other locations, just
Oh,
outright." And usually the people that play that card also run other cards that like just make it so that you auto lose the moment that happens because it's
wow.
like, well, shit, now there's no locations except one, and my opponent is winning it by like a power of like 25, and I can only play like 5 power
Yeah.
at this location. So which I know doesn't make a lot of sense because the context of the rules in the game. But
I'm
the point
actually gonna
is,
be honest with you. I made an attempt to play Marvel Snap, and
yeah,
because of how much you'd been playing it, I was like, let me see what this is about. And then I saw what it was about, and I went, oh, it's one of these. And I was like, I don't have the time to commit to this.
that's valid. But no, if you in the audience play Galactus genuinely, I want you to know that there is a special place in the afterlife where I hope they take you and me, specifically so that I may whack you with a baking whisk.
Baking whisk is specific as hell.
A lot of fucking zombies.
Yeah, it do be nighttime. I'm gonna
Yes,
bake a
but
cake later today. Very excited.
rather fucking play a destroy player than Mike Galactus. That fucker just straight breaks the game.
I see the appeal of Marvel Snap, and it is definitely a lot more calculative than I think I was originally gonna give it credit for being because
Mhm.
it's a phone game. Um,
Yeah,
but then the moment I realized that it was far more calculative than I expected, my brain instantly went, "Oh, this is not a game that I can just like sit back and like putz around with and understand. Like this takes time."
yeah.
Which I think is kind of good. I think that's perfectly fine. Oh, I want to go back to bed, but I need to take a shower. That's fair, Skylar. Also, welcome in.
See, now I've reached a point where like a good chunk of the time I just kind of like automatically like know like the steps needed to like just kind of hang back. I mean, it helps that I essentially play the same same decks over and over again. Which
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's like archetypes and whatnot. But I also, not gonna lie, a big like thing that like drew me in, and I'm trying to like appreciate more, is just the ability to like make variants of cards and all that stuff. And I've shown off a few of them in like the general chat.
Yeah.
Fucking zombie back up.
How did this zombie die?
Yeah. Like just, like finding all the different variant arts,
There's a
collecting
big hole
them.
there. Be careful.
Oh, big hole. Zombie carrying a block. And just also scratches that card game itch of mine.
It's,
Fucking creeper and zombie and creeper. There's so many
I
fucking things.
I have been thinking about maybe trying to learn Commander.
Do you want to open that can of do you want to open up Pandora's box?
See, that is the fear, is opening Pandora's box, because I now have two people that play Magic
Uh-huh.
and who despise the like new all the crossover stuff.
Yeah. I wait, am I one of them?
You are one of them, yes.
Who's the other one?
A new friend that I have made, a coworker at work,
What the fuck is this
who
cave?
I have learned the wonderful insanity that is how they organize their cards, and I've never gone more
If
in response to something.
if I'll be honest with you, if I'm going to play any form of Magic with somebody. Oh, this is new.
There's this light down here, but I don't know if this is the cave.
I don't think it is, but there's coal here. There's plenty of coal around.
Plenty of gold, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. If I'm going to play a game with somebody, I will run crossover cards specifically just because they keep power creeping their effects. And it's like, oh well, you kind of have to. But outside of that, I I am so sick of crossover cards.
Yeah, that's. I've been getting to hear the gauntlet on specific hatreds for the crossover
I mean,
cards.
they just released a fucking teaser of a Star Trek crossover just yesterday.
Another
I
one?
shake them.
Didn't
Yes.
I was like, didn't they already do that?
No. Where are we going?
I'm
But anyway, you were saying.
But I was like, maybe I'll try to like attempt to learn this, because I know multiple people who play it, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck was this game? I thought we had this better defined.
I mean, there was a bunch of torches, and I thought, oh my god, so many fucking ones. I will also say that if we're playing, like, we gotta like use just Mox Field for death. Oh, I'm about to actually fucking die.
Oh, here it is.
I was gonna say, if we actually do play, we gotta like use Mox Field or something, and then like just screen share the boards, because I am
yeah,
not I am not in a financial space to support the addiction, and I don't think subjecting you to doing that would be fair. So
I'm also. I mean, the main reason that I'm like, oh yeah, I can't fully commit to being like, let me try this out, is because I'm like, I don't have the money for this. I do not have the money for this at all. See, there's like barely any mobs in here now, which is good. We laid down all those torches and kicked their asses.
I'm also curious what color identity mats would be in the grand scheme of Magic the Gathering.
Probably water. Probably
What kind
probably
of
blue.
deck would he play? Would it be something that makes me hate existing, I wonder?
No, it would
Would
probably
he
be
go for
blue.
something goofy? Yeah, I fucking knew it.
I'm gonna be so honest. It'd probably be something either water related or something. What is it? Is it death or is it just black? Is it just
It's, I mean, you can just call it black. That's color.
yar?
I mean,
Black
if it's
tea is
blue,
color.
if it's blue in another color, that's more agreeable. But if it's pure blue,
I should run a pure blue just to fuck with you.
I swear to God, I will hunt you down.
I saw a commander deck for sale in Castle, and it was unfortunately a crossover deck, but it was, at least from everything I've had to hear about, the most reasonable thing to be crossed over into Magic the Gathering, which was Final Fantasy.
You know, that's fair. Hey, wait, where are you right now?
In the cave?
Well, no, you need to come over to where I am because I just found a fucking shitload of things.
Hold on, I'm
I will say,
getting
when they
some wool.
do crossovers like Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings, it's a bit more forgivable because at least it's fantasy. I find
It's in the
here,
title.
here's the thing that like pissed me off a
Yeah.
lot. Also, there's
Are
a
you
Enderman
fighting an
that's
Enderman?
well, he's pissed at me now. He was literally a mile away from me. I
I
like
look over and I see his fucking thick ass open mouth. Oh my god.
he was
Holy shit, an ender pearl.
yay.
Oh,
Yeah, no, check all this shit out. Like, look at this shit.
oh, holy hell. You see, like, this cave is beautiful.
Yeah. No, what was I gonna
A lot of
say?
mobs down there. You were saying that it's more reasonable when they do Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings because those are at
Oh
least
yeah,
light to
here's
see.
something that pissed me off to
Behind you. Oh, okay. You
no
see it.
fucking end. They did a crossover with Warhammer, specifically 40K, but not fantasy. And I never fucking understood that. There's literally a fantasy setting for Warhammer, and they never touched it.
That's comical.
They touched the space version, but not the fantasy version. And my brain was like, there's so many characters. That'd be perfect for Commander. There's so many like iconic cards that you could potentially make out of that setting. Fucking I want to play the funny Ratman deck, but I can't because it doesn't fucking exist.
I think the double sided aspect of my brief thoughts about um playing Magic. Sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking like I've never spoken words before. Um, was that particular Final Fantasy Commander deck was, it was Titus. It was a Final Fantasy X deck, and I was like,
Oh,
I love Final Fantasy X. I'm when I finish Requiem, that's what I'm going back to. That's what I left off playing to go play Requiem was Final Fantasy X. What the fuck? Damn.
what?
Oh, a zombie fucking roped around and started kicking my ass. Call me the Undertaker the way I'm putting you all back in your graves. You want a piece of me too, dude? 3-on-1 zombie
God.
fight? Oh, a fucking skeleton right now? Are you serious? Ow, my ass.
Does ass hurt?
I've had to come over to where you are, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy X.
Yes. And it's a Titus Commander deck, and I do enjoy the character sets for Final Fantasy X. Sorry, saying Final Fantasy aloud gives me just nightmares right now. I just see that fucking book. That book that pisses me off.
Skeleton.
Robert, it pisses me off. I'm
Me
trying
when
my
I,
best to learn that TTRPG.
oh, Matt really is. You know, Matt must be going through some shit if he's like trying to teach himself a TTRPG that he hates while also contemplating the possibility of playing Magic the
He's
Gathering.
playing Magic the Gathering using a deck from of that same franchise.
You know, he must fucking be going through it right now.
Absolutely, I am. It was a good looking deck. It was a good looking deck. I have a classic Magic deck sitting somewhere back home in the Sunshine State. I bought it so that I could try to learn how to play because I had an ex that played Magic.
Mm.
Um, she was not keen on teaching me. She was just kind of hoping I'd pick it up, and I did not. The fact that I bought a deck and was willing to learn says a lot more about me. That's all I'll say.
I remember a time when I got into the game and we had to like play with a home rule that you could run multiple copies of a card in your commander deck just because like that we didn't have that big of an access to cards, and now years later it's like fucking SpongeBob Secret Lair. I'll never forget
Is that real?
one of my yes, that's a real thing.
Oh
I'll
God.
have to I think I'd have to look. Here's a funny story. I think I'd have to look it up to remember who exactly this person was, but I think there's like one video on the internet that perfectly describes like how far gone the Magic, like even some of like the content creators for it, because I will say I like some of them. There are other ones that like I don't necessarily like their content,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know, it's a whole thing. But there was this time, right, where Magic was releasing they were doing a special event where they were like releasing a select amount of like Marvel heroes as commander, like well before what they're doing now,
Was
because Marvel's gonna get its own set, but
yeah,
there was a,
before it was so saturated.
yeah, there was a time when they were just going to when they just released a few legendary creatures. It was like a special event. People had to like sign in to the secret layer queue thing to order them. And I remember distinctly there was a big hubbub because the site, the line, it was all so poorly handled, right? Just from the get go. It
Mm-hmm.
was a terrible experience. A lot of people didn't get the cards that they wanted because like a lot of it was just sold out, like just outright, and people had to like wait hours in a online queue. It was a miserable experience.
Yeah.
And I remember distinctly, I watched this Magic content creator. She made a video talking about this experience because she also sat in the queue. Um, and she was talking about it, and she's like, "Yeah, well, to make this situation even worse, someone online started sharing a link of like, hey, click on this link, and it'll get you to skip the queue in front of everybody else so that you can get the cards that you want before they do, and potentially take cards that are supposed to belong to other people because you skipped the queue, right? There was only a certain amount of cards.
Yeah.
It's a terrible, terrible thing. Anyway, I did it. I sat there. I was like, "What?" And for a split second, I was processing an emotion that I didn't think I had before because I was watching this person talk about like, oh yeah, the horrors of human greed and how this card game should be available to more people.
Anyway, here's human
Anyway,
greed.
I shamelessly cut the line to take cards. I saw that and my brain was like, what?
That's crazy. I could not imagine doing that. And I will. What the fuck? Sorry, skeleton. Um, and it's double funny because if anyone thinks to themselves, "No, he would do that," he would do that if he had the opportunity. No, I wouldn't, and I'll tell you why. I own a PS5. Right?
Yeah.
I own that
Yeah.
PS5 because I happenstance walked into a GameStop and they were like, "Yeah, we're having like an event for like, cause it was back in 2020. We're having an event tomorrow, and we'll have a limited amount of them and all that." And they were like, "You would have needed to have like get here at a certain time to guarantee a copy and like pre-ordered it or whatever." And I was like, "Oh well, I won't pre-order it, but I will show up and I will stand in the line." And if I get to the front and they have one with a disk drive, I will purchase it. And they were like, "You can do that. That's fine." And I was like, "Okay." And that's what I did. I showed up the next day. I stood in the line. And when I got to the front, I was like, "Do you have one with a disk drive?" And they were like, "We actually do." And I was like, "I will buy it." And I waited my turn. There was a bunch of people in front of me who had like gotten the little paper. And they were like, "Yeah, we've been here since this time because we wanted to make sure we got this one with these things." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like, that's dope. And I was like, I'm here, and if I get something, I get something. And then I did. Sorry, are you beating the brakes off of a fucking skeleton right now?
Yeah, he decided to come fuck with my shit.
It's like, and I
But
would do
yeah,
that again. I would look if we went back to the like realm of like midnight releases for video games. I would stand in the line. I'd do it. That is also how you got one, Skylar. Yeah, like I was like, Do you have the version that I'm looking for? You do. After I stood in this line, yeah, I'll buy it. Like I'm not gonna go through the ringer. I'm not gonna go skip anything. I fucking hate scalpers. I wish them all death. I said aloud on the internet. Um,
in Minecraft, in Minecraft.
I said aloud on the internet in Minecraft. Um, no, I stand by that one. Scalpers shouldn't exist. Cease existing, scalpers. You know the it's so funny watching people like applaud like this is going to be a quick rant. It's funny watching people applaud Steam because they're going through the ringer to like avoid scammers being able to just get instant access to their like little console thingy that they're making and like the controller. It's like, have you heard about that?
I have not actually.
Sorry, Skylar said that the scalpers need to phase out of reality. Um, they are implementing a system so that in order to pre-order both the system and also the controller, you have to have an account. Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, sorry. Did you
Oh,
did you do that?
there's a bunch of yeah, accidentally.
I was so fucking confused for a second. In order to like order it, your account has to have been created. I don't remember when the like it had to have been created by, and it also has to have a game purchase. Like your account has to have purchased a game at least a week prior to the release of the little controller. They're like you have to have these specific verifications in place. That way bot accounts that were created like day of can't just order this item. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fair." Because if a bunch of bot accounts suddenly come into existence, they wouldn't have been able to meet the requirements, and thus they can't get it. But it sucks that we live in a world where we have to put all of these checks and balances into places so that Steven Poopdick33 can't mass order 1,000 of them and then resell it on fucking eBay.
Stephen Poop Dick.
33.
Yeah, it's the fucking shit we have to deal with. Creeper, get the fuck down from there. You're making me anxious standing up there. Get the fuck down.
Get out of that tree, creeper. That's how you sound. You sound like you're trying to get a kid out of a tree. You're making me anxious.
Yeah, well, okay, well he's dead, so I
He's
guess
dead now.
task successful. No,
Task failed successfully, as the kids say.
There's clear to
Ooh.
fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, what is going on down here? What the
Damn.
fuck?
It is nice to have such fucking deep coal veins in this mine. Like, you'll
Oh
like
god, there's
pick.
oh
What?
sorry, it's the fucking turn a corner and there's a lot of fucking mobs down here.
Oh. You
Mr.
clear out like
Skeleton.
one piece of coal and then there's 17 more behind it. It's very nice. It's very nice.
Mr. Skeletons.
I also find it funny how
Oh my
people are
God.
greedy enough to still buy the product from scalpers. Yes! It's like, that's the craziest part, is that the only reason scalpers get to do their scalping bullshit is that some people are just so greedily desperate that they would buy from a scalper. And it's like, you know, guys, if you just never bought it, and then Dumbfuck McGee number 33 was stuck with his 1,700 whatevers that he bought until he fucking goes bankrupt, then we wouldn't have to deal with them, guys. Like, we would be able to move on. We wouldn't have the scalpers. We wouldn't have them.
Oh my
It's like
fucking god.
It's like that fucking what's his name? It's like that fucking Donald Glover comedy bit where he's like, you don't love pizza enough that you would like be so fucking needing a pizza that you'd go into the alley and suck dick for pizza. He's like, you're not gonna do that.
There's so many fucking mobs in this one fucking hole. It's insane.
I promise you, I'm trying to get down there safely to help you out. It's just that getting down there safely is a fucking difficult task because Minecraft.
Because Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to lock some Wizard of the Coast like executives and some scalpers in a room for like 24 hours with just a little bit of food and water and see what happens. Social experiment.
I honestly would put my money on the Wizards of the Coast guys over the scalpers. Oh, you're right. That is a lot of mobs. There's no fucking way that there's a singular gnat in here just fucking griming on my business.
Rick Griming.
Rick griming on my fucking business.
Okay, mobs.
Jiggy dar dar do. Dar 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 dee dar.
Oh my god, they're pissed. They're pissed. Help.
What did you do?
I
Where are they?
was
Oh!
putting torches
Oh!
down.
Oh! You some bitch! Spencer, you said they were pissed, and I got fucking 2 skeleton shots to the face back to back. That was fucking upsetting.
Just trying to like, actually, my god, that fucking arrow.
Would you say he's
Jesus.
bugging you? Yes, I would, Skylar. I would say that, yes. Is my inventory full? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I mean, I can get some more coal, but there's a lot of other items I can't get right now. That's crazy. Oh. It's because I am holding rotten flesh for some fucking... Hello, Enderman. Oh, yeah, his fucking
So much corn.
dying... Don't look at me. Oh, we'll play Dying Light one day. Would be Yiddish?
Sure. That's why mine's don't even get me started. Don't even get
Skylar, I think you should just also get Dying Light from the Epic Game Store, and then all 3 of us can play Dying Light. this is me reminding myself that you did make that purchase so that we could one day play that together, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Oh,
Because
well, I mean, I kind of forgot about it too.
in
Oh.
fairness, it's just because we had spent so much time playing Dead Island 2 that my brain was like, I need a break from fucking zombies.
Dead Island 2 that wasn't actually an island, and the only thing that was really dead was my fucking will to live after playing that game.
It's like, oh, did you want an end to the story? Um, well,
DLC.
DLC.
DLC?
DLC.
The entire fucking game felt like one fucking long ass prequel with prologue.
It did. It did feel that way, and it did piss me off. I know how beloved that fucking first game is. Having never played it, I tried once, and young me was too scared. Um, she's dying on my light to like. uh, so to kind of see the way they fucking bungled that game, especially after being in development hell for nearly a decade, is crazy. Getting stuck in development hell for nearly a decade is insane work, actually, though. Like, they really didn't know what they wanted to do with that game.
And the end result was questionable anyway.
It was fucking abysmal.
What if what if our entire fucking game was just, I don't know, a marketing strategy for DLC?
According to like the chunks of the internet I like slowly drifted myself onto after we played that, we were playing as the internet's two like favorite characters of that game.
You know, doesn't even really surprise me. I don't even remember the fucking other options.
I don't either. In my head, it's just the stripper pretending to be a firefighter and the the one-legged woman. Ryan and Harry Potter character Cho Chang.
Oh my.
It's not racist if I put it into J.K. Rowling's fucking field.
J.K. Rowling, what did you name your Chinese character? Ko Chang.
Did you say? Sorry, the oh my from Skylar is fucking hilarious to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She said it. Those are her words.
These authors be on some wild and shit. Exactly did you mean by that, Mr. King? What exactly did you mean by that?
What did you say? What?
Finding some gold.
Where the fuck you go? Lost my whiteboard for a second.
Just digging up some gold. There's gold in them thar hills.
He's fucking prospecting over here. There's a zombie just chilling. Like he's definitely was trying to find you and couldn't.
Hey,
He was looking
hey,
around like,
did I have a joke for you?
I am listening.
Did you ever hear about the progressive prospector?
Nope.
He used to say all the time, "There's gold in them thar hills."
All right, I'm upset that it was funny. Them Dar Hills.
I've hit my quota for funny today. That is, it's no
That's
more
the
funny.
quota limit?
I know it's a rough economy we live in.
I guess so.
Magic the Gathering. What gonna gabadool about?
It's like we've what the fuck did you just say? Did you say gabagool?
Gabadool about it.
Oh, Haba do about it. Do we do we do?
Scoop.
No, I think we've exhausted the Magic the Gathering talking point. In part, mainly because I just don't know anything about. Wow, one bad Leon Kennedy joke and he's done.
Oh, I found a deeper section of the cave too.
It's like, don't you know, one Leon Kennedy joke is all a man can muster if he isn't prepped properly.
Oh, the cave gets deeper. But yeah, I honestly, I'm at a weird point where it's like there's literally not much else I could say about the card game that I have not already rambled about to somebody in some fashion in great detail.
That's fair.
I have no comments to. I have no comments to make about the set that was race cars. I have no comments to make about the crossover sets, as I've already said like everything under the sun about them. I just wish that the crossover we would get would be like something along the lines of like I don't know a crossover with. It'd be cool if Magic the Gathering crossed over with Magic the Gathering, since they seem to cross over with fucking everything else.
Everything under the sun. Where the fuck are you? I see your little
In
dot,
cave.
so I see the direction that you are in, but I don't know how you got there.
I fell down a hole, so you're gonna have to
Oh,
look
I
around.
see.
And there's like 3 fucking skeletons currently pincushioning my ass. There's a
Damn, I
zombie
didn't know
and
you could
2
feel that.
creepers. Okay, well the creeper just killed its buddy and the zombie. Thank you, creeper. Skeletons just spawning in the distance.
I was trying to figure out why my wrist hurts so much, and I realized I forgot to move this wrist rest.
Just
Putting my.
I know why my wrist hurts.
He's over there jacking it.
I'm up late at night.
Fucking jerking his peanuts. I have not read the Lord of the Rings books. And I promise you 100%, if I touched that for any reason that wasn't someone else's request, it would be only so that I could make an audiobook. Shameless plug. If you guys hate your lives and for some reason want to hear more of my voice, go listen to the Whatcha Channel audiobooks.
Yeah.
A lot of books, uploads weekly. For some reason, everyone loves Harry Potter. I said for some reason. I know the reason. I know the reason.
I will have to back out of this cave eventually because I have almost broken through both of my pickaxes. I have nearly 4 stacks of coal. So
I somehow only I'm 3 off from having 2 full stacks of coal, but I think it's because I also picked up a lot of gold. And I was doing a lot of gold grinding. It's funny because we're getting all this coal, but then we get all this gold that we then have to fucking smelt. So we use up a lot of the coal, but we finally have the coal to be able to do that. I need you to know that fucking whack ass noise that I just I let out of my mouth was because the statement I just read in the chat was you do have a nice tender voice. But if it's not known, the book and movie are worlds different. Oh, I mean I imagine that is just sort of the nature for most adaptations of book to film. I was, we were all 3 of us, we were present, we were alive for Percy Jackson getting the movie treatment.
Mhm.
And those books were not adapted well. I'll tell you that. Not adapted well at all. Although I'm sure that if you told me that, I know it's not, but if you told me that a train is fucking Grover, I would just be like, yeah, he is. Because I would think that's funny. Whoa, why'd you turn on me, spiders? Why'd you fucking turn on me? Yeah, you want some?
All right, I'm coming up. Oh, my pickaxes are almost done, and I have a lot of gold.
I I would like to eventually try to get into Lord of the Rings and like, because I know a lot of people enjoy that particular piece of media. Um and I'm sure that I would. I played what was that? I played Shadow of Mordor? That's the
Yes.
that's the first one in that duology,
Yep.
and I could not enjoy it. And I stand by that. My belief is that I couldn't enjoy it because I don't know enough about the world of Lord of the Rings to have given much of a hoot outside of the Nemesis mechanic, which I did find very interesting. But then my follow up issue became that my main problem that I had with the Nemesis mechanic is that it meant that the enemies were never ending, and I just didn't care enough. I was like, I don't appreciate. I was like I understand that it's like to like present this continuous forever cycle that just keeps going, and that's why they keep like, you know, spawning in. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. It just feels tedious now. I feel like I'm just murdering to murder. Are you coming along? We were gonna make our way out of the cave.
I was having a moment. Where are you?
I'm over here. Good to know. And I do think that they had to streamline some things, otherwise the movie definitely would have been so long. And in fairness, those extended cuts are so long. Murder to murder. It's like those extended cuts are long as hell. He was having a nom moment. Were you having a nom moment, Spencer?
Something like that.
Here.
Let's think about the war.
I'm going to try and
Well, we have enough coal to warm the village for the winter.
I hope this helps us remember where this is, because there's still so many resources in there. That's the other crazy thing, is that even after fucking carving through for as long as we were just carving through, there's still so much.
Really?
We've been at this for almost an hour already. Would you believe that, Spencer?
I can definitely feel it in my bones that it's been an hour.
You know what else you can feel
Maybe
in your bones?
What?
Me, Mr. Krabs. Oh, damn it. He took the fucking experience I wanted to pick up.
You know what? That's what you get for telling jokes that that. You know?
I need to actually watch them. I watched the regular movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, and I'm comparing it to that. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I know. I've been informed that those extended editions are inclusive. They're fucking inclusive. They're absolutely insane on that shit. God damn it! All right, across the water. Every so often, I see, because I own regular DVD versions of the regular versions of those 3 Lord of the Rings movies. I have seen all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. I don't remember much though, because I was watching it with people who did not care enough to not pay attention. Like, they were not paying enough attention for being the people that wanted me to watch those movies, which was insane to me. And I did not retain enough information. Not at all. But I think I would go back maybe one day and watch the extended versions. Seems like they'd be interesting. Oh shit! Iron Golem versus Enderman is not. Oh, Iron Golem lost to Enderman. That's not what I thought I was gonna see today.
Apparently came fucking tough. Oh god damn it! I fucking got I got fucking shot into this hole.
I wanted some of the iron that the Iron Golem dropped.
You know, since we're talking about Lord of the Rings and Magic the Gathering, I can make one comment, and it's the fact that I will say that yes, while I do despise the crossovers, I will say that one of
Shit,
my
they're
favorite.
gonna get my ass.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out, but there's like sand everywhere. I can't.
Who's long range sniping my ass? Oh, he is.
Like, I will say that one of my favorite commander decks admittedly came from the Lord of the Rings crossover. And that's specifically because it was a recon that I upgraded a lot. So honestly it became its own little thing.
I see.
And it was the one where the entire deck was just spamming human creatures and buffing them up, but doing it in a color set that did not involve green. So
no, my health is so low. It's so low. No. I'm getting chased by a fucking baby.
And ultimately, if they had just printed those effects onto different cards, I would just buy those cards instead. Hell, if I had the money, I would just proxy them with different characters. But you know, I don't have the resources for that.
Spencer, where
Although
the
I have looked,
fuck are you?
I'm right here. Don't you just keep running. I will cover you. Yeah, I have looked into the concept of proxying before, and if you have an issue with proxying, let me remind you that there was a time when Wizards of the Coast tried to get you to pay $1,000 for proxies. So
Jesus
that's
Christ, 1,000?
yeah. So the lore behind that was essentially that they were releasing an anniversary box set. Oh fucking baby zombie! I'll kill it. They were releasing a anniversary set.
Drop my sword.
Or it's not really. It wasn't really a set. It was like a bundle, an anniversary bundle. Oh my god, Ice. He's so healthy. Why is he so healthy?
I don't know. I don't know. He's also. They've changed his design.
That too. Well, anyway, so the lore is essentially that Wizards released a special box that had several cards in it that were reprints of classic cards, like some of the very first Magic cards.
Yeah.
Some of them were broken, some of them weren't, just really kind of like mid by today's standards. But they wanted you to pay $1,000 for them. And on top of that, the card backs were different from regular Magic cards, and they were non-tournament legal, effectively making them $1,000 proxies.
That's insane work.
So, if you in the chat have an issue with the concept of proxying, bring it up with Wizards first, because they have the biggest offense of doing it. Like, don't at me because I bought a few custom art cards off of Etsy when Wizards is doing the shit. Don't at me for that.
Don't hate a player just because he's beautiful.
But yeah, like I have looked into the concept of just making my own cards, which I think it's doable. I have a list on Amazon of the materials needed. It's just again, it's one of those things where I do not have the finances to kind of put in that effort right now, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like I want to do, I think I want to do it at some point, but that's a when Spencer has the money to burn kind of scenario
Yeah.
because it requires getting printing foil paper, measurement tools, a actual printer, software shits,
Yeah.
minimum like anywhere between 300 to 600 bucks. So yeah, all
Uh,
just to print Magic the
proxies.
Gathering. Yeah, which I mean, to be fair though, like at that point, like I think I'd have some fun with it at least. You know, I could turn all my friends into Magic the Gathering cards.
This is true. I hold on. I was being chased mostly by Spencer that entire time because the baby zombie that was chasing me just kind of fucked off into the middle distance. That's really funny. That's incredibly funny. No, not who's that? Who's the fucker?
Who's the what fucker?
Yawgmoth. Can you make me Yawgmoth?
Uh, probably. I mean,
Yay.
I could. Oh, like make you into him?
Yeah, if you were to make a if you were
Oh,
to make proxies
yeah,
using like your friends, I would like to be Yawgmoth.
yeah. No, I mean, like if I had the tools, I would just start proxying, and I would use again. I'd use some of the crossover cards because A, power creep, and B, at that point, I would just be proxying characters onto the cards that are just a combination of following, which would be either A, people I know in real life, because why the fuck not? If fucking Post Malone could be fucking on like a dozen cards, then so can you. And B, no, because Wizards of the Coast have like
No,
made
I know.
special
I I
proxies for him.
you have told me about that one, and it kills me every time.
I'm pretty sure they made one where he was Yawgmoth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing.
I'd be a
Um,
okay. I don't know. I was about to say I would be a cooler Yawgmoth than Post Malone, but I did get the lore dump about the shit Yawgmoth did, and I don't think I should hold myself to such a standard.
so that's option A. Option B would be to just use. Oh, hi, pig. Thank you for walking up to me while I'm gathering some wood. Would be to
Doing what with
use
this game?
other characters that I do enjoy because fuck it at that point. I don't know. Or C, just make my own and
Sky-
go from there. I don't have
Skylar says that he would want you to make him a barbarian or someone who wields a hammer.
There's a lot of those,
I was
so
about to say
definitely do.
you should all just be impressed that I remember Yawgmoth. For a guy who doesn't play Magic, that piece of lore is in my head because, hey Spencer, you know how I said there's now two people I know who play Magic: The Gathering?
Yeah.
The second one sent me a video about the early lore of Magic: The Gathering.
Uh-huh.
They had that shit locked and loaded, ready to go, and they sent it off, and I was like, oh, this is an hour-long video. And I watched it. I stood in the kitchen making pancakes, and I watched the whole thing one morning, and I went, "Damn, this shit's crazy."
Lore be hidden different.
I was just there like, "Oh, he's poisoning the fuck out of that guy." It's like, does he think he's the hero of this situation? Does he think he's doing the right thing? He
So
does, doesn't he? Thank goodness I know there are dragons in that game. Yeah, man.
there are indeed dragons.
Or you.
There'll be
That's
dragons.
it's crazy that I've only got 6 diamonds. playing this game for so long. I've done so much fucking mining.
Yeah, if anyone in the comments section wants to fund my my endeavors to piss off Wizards of the Coast, give me money to buy the materials to proxy, and I'll turn you into a card or something else, maybe a cat girl or something. Or you could support me in other ways by, liking, subscribing, and or checking out my content on startplaying.com, where I host professional game master shits.
I was
Like,
gonna joke and be like, shameless plug. But then
shameless plug.
I already also shameless plugged, so like I can't even clown on you.
Shameless plug.
Fuck! I failed my jump.
Just gathering up.
Yawgmoth really is the living definition of I'll have what he's having. Take someone else's wife.
Just gathering up resources. Steak, some chicken, some other various food items. Yeah, man.
Sorry, Skylar said, okay, I might need a little lore dump myself. Who the fuck is Yawgmoth and why is he having my wife for supper? He is evil fantasy world eugenist.
Yep.
Who essentially devastates, I think, his realm. Specifically, like he does this whole thing where he like pits them against the lower class. He's like, look at these lower class people committing these crimes. They've poisoned your husband on the council. Your husband on the council, he's been poisoned. Oh no. These lower class critters did this. We should get rid of them. He's like, don't worry. I'll come up with a prison system for them. I will contain shout out to my coworker. She's a wonderful person, and I only know this info because she sent me a video. She deserves this credit. I want to put that out there. I will create a prison, and in that prison, I'm going to experiment. And so he starts fucking experimenting and doing awful, awful things to them. And then he ends up with like a seat on the council because a bunch of people were getting sick from being poisoned by the lower class. They're poisoning you. Ooh. It was fucking him. And so they're like, oh my god, thank you for saving us. Welcome to the council. Yay. We respect your findings. And he's like, yeah, I bet you do now. And they're like, but why isn't that guy getting better? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to do special treatments with that guy. And he's like, I'm sorry about everything going on with your husband, lady. I'm sorry he's not getting better, but, we're going to get really close. And I think that I can be a really big guiding light for you. And so it's a whole bunch of bullshit. And he creates, like, a whole little separate fucking realm to build his superior race that he wants to build, and it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
He is eventually killed and then brought back looking less person-y. He looks more like that fucking master of the Daleks.
Very Pyrex.
Is it? Yeah, the Phyrexians. Is that?
Yeah.
he creates a whole race, and he creates like a protector for the fucking race that he betrays, and it's a whole like he does a bunch of fucked up shit. Does a lot of terrible, terrible things. And he like almost gets away with it.
Still mad they dropped a building on the tracks. So.
Sounds like something someone named Big Mouth would do.
So it's just thinking about that time that Wizards of the Coast killed off one of my favorite commanders by dropping a fucking building on her unceremoniously.
It's fucking, that's crazy work. That's crazy work even
Yeah,
for
yeah,
wizards.
yeah. Let me tell you a little fucking story. So you know the Phyrexians, right? And I'll try to condense this info so it's not just a 10-hour lore dump on the state of the
Is
Phyrexians.
is this commander? Is it the like protector woman that he created and then betrayed? Is it her or is it someone else?
I I think who you're thinking of is Hellish Norn,
I don't
maybe.
remember her
I don't
name.
know.
This watching this video was at least a couple months ago. I'm gonna be very honest.
All right, so I'll condense it down a little bit. So when it comes to the Phyrexians, there were five main traders that each represented the five colors,
Mm-hmm.
and they all represented like the idea of you know machine corrupting biological life, but
Mm-hmm.
specifically in their own ways. Urbrask was the red trader, and he was the only one that was kind of an exception because since he was the red one, he embodied machinery taking over the concept of a fiery free will. So he actually kind of supported free will for a good amount of time well, before Elish Norn fixed that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Chingatactius was the blue one, so all he cared about was progress and science. Um, fuck the green one. I can't remember his name, but basically, it's his whole thing. Vorinclex, that was his name. His whole thing was like about the predatory evolution of creatures, might over everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Sheoldred was the death one. She was the black one. She only cared about like scheming and tactics. And then Elish Norn was the white one who cared about the, uh, you know, bringing the world to perfection, basically spreading Phyrexia everywhere until everything was a machine, essentially. Anyway, so long story short, one of the things that Elish Norn did to try to achieve her goal was that she took one of the planes they were conquering had angels on it. So she captured one of them, and the angel's name was Atraxa. Essentially, what Elish Norn did was that she converted Atraxa into a Phyrexian, but specifically doing so by like using elements of the Praetors. So it was the idea was to make a Phyrexian that was a combination of all the Praetors. However, Urabrask notably was absent from this process because, well, he just didn't agree with it because even though he was still a machine, he still had a weird sense of like believing in the concept of free will. Um, so yeah, and Atraxa was made, and for the longest time, Atraxa was like one of the number one commanders because Atraxa was just really fucking strong,
Mm-hmm.
and Atraxa enabled the poison counter strategy, which just yes, I know poison counters, which essentially just if a player reaches 10 poison counters, they just automatically lose. Um, in any case, when the Phyrexians eventually came back, Atraxa got a new card, which I hated because it was just a generic fuck all, like generic good stuff card. It was literally just Atraxa, but slightly tougher, and also she could add a few cards to your hand one time, and that was it.
She's a very
And then,
fascinating design. Sorry, I'm looking at the images.
yeah,
To
yeah, I know, good, big ass design. Um,
I also
the
gotta state I fuck with the Elish Norn design.
that too. Elishnorn is also big ass design. Atraxa, when it comes to the Praetor, she's like the sixth one, and she's the prototype for what would have been the ultimate like Praetor design. But I don't know why this decision was made, but essentially all the Praetors got at least three different iterations.
Mm-hmm.
Atraxa got two, right? And
Okay.
then came like the big like showdown, the sets for that was gonna like cap off their arc, which was March of the Machines.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, Atraxa is going to get a third version, and this one's going to have red in it because she's going to finally get the last thing that makes her the ultimate Phyrexian. And then she doesn't get a card. And then in the lore, she fucking dies because they drop a fucking city block on top of her. I shit you, I shit you not. She's in a battle where she like goes to like some plane to like find something. I don't even remember. And the denizens of said plane just drop a fucking district on her, and she dies.
That's fucking silly as hell.
Oh no, my one weakness, a city fucking block.
Also, I took a gander. That that Titus commander deck, it's a green, white, blue deck.
Forgivable.
I have feelings about the cloud one being a red, green, white.
Such as.
Nope, that's it. Just
Okay,
feelings.
sure. Okay.
I
I actually have a lot of coal now that I look through all my fucking chests. I don't know. It's all over the place, but I do have a fair amount of coal.
oh no, my only weakness, that fucking building right there. That was a silly ass sentence to read. Going back over to the chat. Oh, I can't wait to go back into Final Fantasy X and be like, I don't remember how to fucking play this game.
Yeah. My only weakness, that one really fucking building labeled the building specifically made to kill Atraxa.
Oh no, the Atraxa murder building. I feel like I gotta say that. I gotta mention that. I'm gonna be like, I don't have much knowledge, but I've learned about the building that murdered Atraxa.
I'm surprised that building didn't get a legendary card. I play my commander, the building that murdered Atraxa. You know what? I'm going to do something else. I need to make some fencing, I think.
I feel like I need to make sure I'm spelling Atraxa correctly, otherwise my joke falls flat instantly. Okay, I am spelling it correctly.
Let's make some fences.
If there's an Atrax on the field, she dies when this card is played. Oh, was it? Also, I know me and Spencer's friend Austin would have already sorted all of Spencer's chest. That's fair.
Oh yeah, because it's a fucking nightmare. I'll
Look,
do it at some.
the chests in the main building are only sorted because Chase took the time to do all this bullshit. I would not have given it the time of day.
Where do I want to? Oh, actually, I should do this over here.
Oh, actually have enough
Well,
gold that
would
I
you
have
look
to
at
move it
that?
around in this.
It's a white horse.
What? What?
And a sheep that is also white, but that's a little bit less. That's a little bit more.
It's a little more common.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's why I like non-shared resources, because it goes from me having my organized mess to me not being able to find anything. Oh, I'm gonna chop down trees. I was like, what's my next goal? Chop down a bunch of trees. I should make like 2 more fucking axes then. I always have a goal in the back of my head and then I fucking forget it. I walk through the Minecraft doors and fucking forget. I will chop trees
Where'd
until
that?
the axes break. To make fence.
I'm actually gonna be so upset if that horse despawned because I was going to try and lure it into a pen.
I mean, we have plenty of maybe not plenty. We have some saddles. We have leads. Do you need a lead? We have like 11.
I may need a lead. I have carrot and I have some saddles.
Oh, okay. If you have a saddle, I'll just bring you a lead.
Okay. Yeah, I think that horse fucking despawned because I'm not seeing it anywhere. God damn it.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. No,
No,
no, nay for you.
that's
Only whip.
fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
No, nay, only whip. Be wary of the hole.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Staying alive. Staying alive.
Well, here, let me give you this lead. You want a whip on Spencer's nay? Scandalous.
Okay, now if you see a horse, let me know.
I unfortunately at the moment do not. But I will continue to keep my eyes peeled for you.
Mm,
I feel like this space does like occasionally get like horses at random and then it goes, what if we didn't?
yeah. Yeah. Or the horses didn't exist.
It's just like the birds. The birds aren't real.
Birds are a product of the government surveillance system? Huh. You believe in the government?
I don't know about seahorses, but I'll keep my eyes out for horses. You son bitch. I just got the joke. You bastard.
Well,
I I hope I get a slightly funny reaction to the morning. I don't know much, but I have just learned about the building that killed Atraxa. That's the exact message I sent.
I don't know much. Wait, where'd you send that?
Not to you. I sent it to the other Magic the Gathering person.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I see a cow. That's like a horse, but with the wrong steps taken. Another cow. And a horse.
Somebody put $3 on pump 6. Be careful. They're still in the area.
And I hate it when I go to fill up my shopping cart and at the gas pump and store clerk give me that look, judging me and driving a shopping cart.
Hold on,
Fuck are all
I have
are
to
all the
oust
horses
myself on
in
the internet real quick. Look, I try my damnedest to
What
be
the fuck?
amicable. What?
What? Look at this shit. Turn around.
Oh, oh yeah. I chopped down a tree, and I guess it's been despawning for like the past hour. I don't know how it dropped so many saplings, but it did. And especially because I cut down that tree the last time we played Minecraft. Like I didn't just do that.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I try my best to be amicable to people in not good situations, aka the homeless. I will look the other way about most of the nonsense that they like to do outside of my place of work, so long as they don't bother me. But the moment you treat me shittily, I immediately think you're the worst person in the world, and I hope the worst. I had a guy come up to me while I was doing my job, which, for those who don't know, I work in a pickup department in a grocery store that is a chain. That's the most information you're getting of any specifics for now. So I was out loading up a customer's car, and this particular customer happened to have gotten out of their vehicle to help me load their groceries into their vehicle, which was very nice. Most people don't do that. And I had this guy he was like he was straight line walking. So I knew his trajectory was was me and this customer. So I said aloud, I was like, "Oh, can I help you, sir?" And he walked up. And I have fucking totes that we keep all the items in. And he just picks one up and he goes to like walk away with it, and I had to just grip it. And I went, "No, this has to stay here. Can I help you, sir?" And he just goes, he fucking throws his arms out. He's like, "Man, fuck you." And he walks off. And I instantly, everything in my soul was like, I may your days end swift. It was like, may they never reach another morn. I no longer see you as a person. And it feels really fucked, but I was like, nah, like, I was going to look the other way. I was going to not give a hoot. And then you did this. And now I hate you forever. It's like he's been coming and sitting on the like bench for the bus stop. And he's going into the store, buying alcohol, and then just drinking it on the premises. Not legal. And I turned to my manager and I was like, "Oh, are you going to call the non-emergency line, or do I get to? Because he cursed at me and I don't care about his well-being anymore." Which was a really fucked thought to have and have said aloud, but I was like, nah. I was like, if he hadn't said anything, I would have looked the other way. I would have been like, "Oh, don't worry, coworker who is filled with anxiety. Just ignore him, let him do his thing." Today's version of swipers from Dora. That's crazy. Today's version of swipers from Dora.
I remember that episode of Dora. It's like Swiper, no swiping, and Swiper's like, "Man, fuck you."
Man, is this a fucking felled tree? Did I just, what the hell?
I can't find a goddamn horse.
Spencer, I found a felled tree.
It's Felton.
No, like like it's fallen over.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that
that
was
happens.
like a thing. That's crazy. It was so low effort. It's incredible. Like, I, I'm just so honest. Like, I truly would not give a hoot. I worked in a gas station for an extended period of time, and I saw the people of society were that like alcohol is all they know. It's all they have. They will go sit on the corner, bum until they get $1.25, and then come buy the cheapest beer, which at the time was Crazy Stallion. I don't know what it is now because it all depends on the area. And I saw that, and I felt bad, and like it made me feel internally so sad. But then the moment you're rude, I don't care. I hope the sun gets you. It's like I hope today's the day that a fucking wild dog is like, what are you? And I feel terrible about it. Sometimes. But not most of the time. Like, don't get me wrong, stealing is wrong, but if you're going to attempt it, put a little effort into it. Yeah, that's so fair. Like, it's so funny. Like, if he had moved even just a little faster, I probably wouldn't have been able to stop him. Because, like, I was in the midst of loading a car. I was focused on other things. This is like a tree of, like, this is like a forest of felled trees. It's very interesting.
I think I've spent the last, like, 15 to 20 minutes looking for a horse, and I still can't find one.
Damn, that is unfortunate for you.
No horse spawns. No horse spawns.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna steal, I want you to put a little effort into it or something. Like, at least be funny with it. The lady who stole chicken in front of me, that was funny. I didn't realize she was stealing, and that's on me. It was, like, comic. It's comical looking back on it that I didn't realize that she was stealing.
You know, looking back, because I... No, you, what were you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Skylar's message. You just grabbed it and basically said, "No, I'm a dad." Said no in a dad voice, and he's like, "Fuck." And that is essentially what I did to that guy. That guy who was probably like twice my age, unless the sun really has gotten to him and he's not. But otherwise, in my head, he's twice my age.
As someone who used to work with Matt in a similar job position, I will also say that I think looking back on it now, there were definitely probably more people than we realized who tried to just make off with free shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Very similar to me. I'm convinced at least like a good portion of people that called that problems with a product probably just wanted it for free, and they knew that if they said they had a problem with it, we'd probably just give it to them.
Yeah.
My chicken's too warm. Okay, well you can just keep the bag, and or do you want to order another one? Yes. Like, okay, well now you have like 2 bags of chicken. What do you fucking do?
I think every so often about the guy that, like, he was, I think he was trying to order like 6 or 8 things of the rotisserie ribs.
Oh my fuck.
And we didn't have them. We just didn't have them. The time in which he was ordering them for, there was not a world where we were going to have them at the time of day. But they had a bunch of chickens. And they told me to ask him how many chickens he wanted. And he was like, I guess like 12. And I went back to the cook, and they were like, oh, what? We didn't think he was going to say that many. And I was like, well, you shouldn't have told me to ask him. It's like, what did you think the customer was going to say when you gave him the option to set the number? It's insane. At my second job, we've had some wild thefts. I'm curious. I'm so fascinated about some of the wild thefts at your second job, number 1. Number 2, excuse me, I burped really hard. Number 2, I want to applaud the woman that did steal in front of me that I didn't realize was stealing because She stole. She had a cart. She was coming from an angle that was not an angle in which you would be like having come through a line. So that should have been my first red flag. But it just didn't fucking click to be yet. And she was like charging through the fucking entryway. Like she was moving at such speed and I was like, "Oh, have a good day, ma'am." And like this particular grocery store, all of the carts at this store, I don't know if it's at every grocery store. I've seen a lot where this doesn't occur. So this was new to me. Our carts, if they detect that something unpurchased is coming through, like through the scanners, it locks up the cart. Like it becomes unpushable because there's a wheel that will lock up. So this lady with her cart like filled with like 10 different items, just like she pushes through, the alarm goes off, the cart locks up, and she like kind of looks around and she just walks off confidently. She just leaves the cart there, the whole cart just there, and just walks off. And I was just like, "Oh, this was theft." I was just like, oh, this was theft." I see. Theft was occurring, and I just felt so fucking stupid for like a little bit. But like she was confident with it. She was just ready to go. She was like, "All right. They fucking caught me. Oh well. Gonna walk off now." She just walked off.
Rats, my master plan has been foiled.
Okay. So the one item that is stolen the most is those football ski masks, and 90% of the time it's the differing consumer habits. I see. Something fascinating about what you have just said by saying 90% of the time inclines there's a 10% that it's not because of differing consumer habits. I had to explain that to someone recently. I had to explain that the internet has found another new way to be slightly more racist in things that they can say and get away with. So I had to explain differing consumer habits.
I am going to begin construction on another segment of my home.
Oh, nice. You also have like a shit ton of gold now. You can probably do a lot more of those rails that you had been trying to do, like all the powered ones that needed gold.
Indeed, I can.
Eventually, I'll have to just opt to build something that rivals PewDiePie. Right? That's who everyone turns to for who's going to build some stupid horse piss nonsense in Minecraft. Back when he did that. Now he just lives in Japan happily with his wife and child.
Bastard.
Oh my god? Gun theft on Easter? That's insane. I know my neighbors hate me. They must hate me. I talk too loud sometimes when I get surprised or scared.
Then on the third day, Jesus said, "I'm going to rob a gun store."
I'm glad they were able to find the people who stole them and get them all back, but like that's a crazy thing to steal. The fuck are you whispering over there?
Fire.
How did they just steal those? That's got a lot more questions to it. Oh, I should double check about the Freedom Bar. caw noises. I think another day a bunch of people tried stealing airsoft guns as well, but were caught before leaving the store parking lot. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Airsoft guns. Is that what you're referring to in the previous message as well? Or did you mean genuine, like, fucking hand cannons? Like, was someone out there, goddamn, fucking, what's that bastard's name? I forget his name.
Paul Giamatti.
Elmer Fudd.
Oh,
Paul Giamatti?
sorry, I was thinking of Shoot 'Em Up. He was in that movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's the one where that guy kills someone with a carrot in, like, the first 10 minutes, right? While helping that woman deliver a baby?
Yeah.
I can't believe
Fun
I've seen that
fact.
movie.
Fun fact: the director of that movie at one point started a Kickstarter to try and make an animated movie called Blast 'Em Up.
You know what? I feel like I would have watched it. I would have willingly watched it.
Yeah, the Kickstarter never took off really, but you know,
I have no idea. Every time I ask about it, no one wants to give me a straight answer. Those are two separate instances, and yes, they were real guns. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's crazy.
my cat has decided to join me in my lap. She was now making the biscuits.
I have been wanting to throw hands with one of the cats because they keep trying to make biscuits while they're like seated in my lap, and it's making me lose my mind. I'm like, please stop doing this. My kneecaps and my fucking thighs are not meant to be biscuited.
It's like the little bastard doesn't like me chewing the claws, but we also like to make biscuits.
Right? Right? This feels like I just saw a cryptid. Get the fuck off your hind legs.
Is that one of the cats?
No, it's a fucking panda. Panda in Minecraft. I just looked over and he was just on his hind legs, and I was like, excuse me?
It's like kablooey, kapow, Whatcha? Kung Fu Panda noises.
Yeah, I fucking understood. Kung Fu Panda noises. Oh, did I get a response to the... I did. All right, y'all. I need you to know that I got a response to the I don't have much knowledge, but I have learned about the building that murdered Atraxa. And the response was a pair called the Beamtown Bullies, members of the Riveter crime family on New Capena, quite literally dropped a building on her, LOL.
Yeah. Yep. It's lore. Atraxa was killed by a building that got dropped on her by a bunch of construction workers.
The Beamtown Bullies.
That's a playable commander too.
The Beamtown Bullies?
Yes.
I feel like I need them now.
You should look that you should look up their card because it is goofy. Its effect is goofy.
God, they look exactly how I imagined they should. Target opponent whose turn it is puts target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under their control. It gains haste. Goad it at the beginning of the next end step. Exile it.
So the idea is that you give your opponents intentionally bad creatures, and they have to fight each other with them.
Oh my god.
I don't know why my cat is like content with me like playing with her belly when she is like sitting in my lap, but whenever we're just laying down, she's like, "No, do not touch. Do not touch the belly." Action, I fall asleep. Still no horsies. No horsies for the first, I can see.
Okay. Hello, zombie. You're outside the fence. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, and we had a group of baseball kids come in over the weekend during a rain delay, and an entire team tried stealing one thing each. So, what? That's such a random thing to want to attempt to do. Why would they do that? So, in other world, mobsters. I mean, construction workers. Yeah. Is that zombie gonna fucking... I thought that child zombie was gonna leap his little heart out into my fucking fence space, but he can't. How does it feel, bastard? God. I don't know, baseball kids are insane. This is fair. Most of what I hear is that baseball kids are wild. Oh, I accidentally looked up and it scared
Mm, Me when I'm outside.
me.
Ugh.
God. What? The Beamtown Bullies. I feel like I want that to put on a wall. That's just so funny.
I'll take another look around, see if I can find a horse.
I appreciate this horse venture you're on. I think it's very sweet.
It's the only thing I
It's-
could think of right now would be productive because, I mean, outside of adding a few small additions to my home, I really want to go back to bed. So, this,
Could
so
always
if I
build
don't,
a fence with me. Dink,
I
dink,
don't
dink, dink.
know where the fucking horses are.
They're in the wilds. They're in the wilds, Charlie. They're in the wild. I don't know what to do. I don't know what that was.
Like, Pim, can you like shut the fuck up?
It's infinitely funnier that I was going for Charlie the Unicorn and you went for Smiling Friends. Well, I'll take a board and saw and I'll cut it. I don't know why I felt that needed to be a song, but it did. It's just the...
I mean, when fucking when Wizards tries, right? They can make some actually fun commanders, and they can make some that are actually kind of like goofy, but like, you know, not too goofy.
They still
Yeah,
live
one-
within the realm of what
Yeah.
feels normal for Magic the Gathering. Oh,
Yeah.
you were singing a song. I see. Is it from the game and I just don't remember it? Or is this like one of those comedy songs like the I love my horsey and my horsey love me one? Because I played RDR2 and I loved it. I was playing that song that plays when you finally make it back from not Tahiti, from not Tahiti, and you're riding the horse back to the encampment. That song was on repeat for a while.
Yeah, replay that game.
You should. You should play this RDR2. It's long, but it's fantastic.
Double check. I think it's in my PlayStation library somewhere.
Well, those
Should
are
be.
hilarious. It is not. It is in the game while John builds his house. Oh. I must admit,
Oh, the
the
house built song. Yeah.
the epilogue ran so long that I did hit a point where I was like, is this still going? And I think I stopped enjoying the epilogue, which made me feel bad because I know that we had to connect it back to the first game eventually. Sorry if that's a spoiler for anyone who doesn't know that RDR2 is a prequel. I can't believe it. I'm gonna need more wood.
Wood. Yeah, I'm giving up on the horse endeavor for right now. I can't fucking find any.
I have to cut down a whole tree that's in the way.
Horses don't exist.
Yeah, it's like 5, 6. I don't remember how long it is. I would have to like look back at my recording, but like you play as John for a fucking while in that game. Excuse my French. Which I don't have an issue with. You need some way to get the like free roam aspect of the completing the game done, and you can't do that if you don't build in the epilogue that they built in. But there's just so much story there. Like, it's an insane amount, like more than you would expect that they would give for an epilogue. You know? What zombie just fucking cleared its throat?
I can tell you.
Spencer, have you played the first Red Dead Redemption?
I have not.
Really? I think you should play that first.
Well, I mean, I did play Red Dead 2, but
You
I was
played
just saying
that to
that
completion?
I mean, I think I did. It's I think it's in my PlayStation library. I'd have to double check. Because I'm pretty sure I played that on PlayStation. But,
Well, you should go back and you should play RDR1 then. Finish out the John story.
John must.
I still think the funniest thing that they did, and this isn't a spoiler, obviously, for reasons, but the funniest thing that they did is the fact that in the first Red Dead Redemption game, if you go into water, you die. And that's it. Like, there's nothing else, it's just that you die. But in the second game, because of large advancements in technology, you can do things like get into the water in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's so goddamn funny that they built into the canon that the reason John dies when he goes into water in the first game is not just hardware limitation, but canonically it's because he can't swim. They built into the canon within the second game that we learned that John can't swim. And that's supposed to be the explain away for why in the first game he dies whenever he goes into water.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kills me. It kills me so much. It's just so funny. It's so like genuinely funny.
I'm gonna be honest. I've just been staring at my screen with my cat slowly falling asleep in my arms.
Oh,
Um, sweep,
sweet
sweet,
meat,
meat,
meat treats. We're getting meat treats up in this.
meat.
Mm. Mm.
But I do think I need to log off here in a second because Mika's calling my name, and I do have a session tonight,
Oh,
and a brain needs to be relaxed.
I forgot I said I was
Yeah.
gonna make that list
So,
for us.
what the fuck?
And I guess I eventually have to learn the mystery business.
Yeah, I'm feeling tonight was a session to make up for one I missed. Plus, also next week I'll be back moving to Illinois for a minute. So
Actually, that presents a good question. Unless, because I might have missed it since I had to dip out last night. Do we have a session next week? I assume no, because you're traveling.
no, it's because I'm going to be traveling. So
Which, by the way, everyone, there will be no Minecraft stream next week. Spencer, and also actually myself, we will both not be available next week Tuesday. So I won't even have a stream of like a different game for you guys. I cannot stream on Tuesday. What?
Said he cannot and he will not.
I will be traveling out of town for the day.
Mm.
Don't worry, I will be back for Wednesday. You're not getting out of that.
Damn it.
You know, Spencer and I are gonna. What did I miss? You can't stream on Tuesdays anymore? No. Spencer and I are just both unavailable next week Tuesday, so there will be no Minecraft stream because Spencer's unavailable, and I will not be streaming next week Tuesday because I'm also unavailable. It's for separate reasons. But then I get to see my good friend Spencer next week. We've got some stuff we're going to be working on since we'll actually be in the same space for 3 seconds.
3 seconds, no more, no less.
No more, no less. No, we've got some stuff we're gonna work on, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Fish, duck, and whatever the fuck.
What?
I was thinking about a post I saw about cooking with just the most random ass ingredients, and like there was a joke saying fish, duck, and whatever the fuck. It was a picture of a witch or a cauldron.
Fish, duck, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that sounds about right for a witch. Sorry. I in my head, all I could hear. I'm so sorry. All I could hear was the Spencer, did you ever see that video where it's the girl, like it's like Halloween, she's dressed as a witch, and like her friend's recording her, and like she's like, "You look good," blah blah. Like they're like talking or whatnot, and then it's like, "All right, now do me," and like she turns the camera around, and the fucking friend is dressed up like a pilgrim, and she does a little hop and just fucking bellows the word witch. Like it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
Weird. Like, the fucking video cuts off.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. I don't even know why I just said witch in my head, like aloud, to then get that in my head. Like I don't know what I did. I don't remember what we were discussing.
We were discussing next week's schedule, and
I know my
Things
schedule
are
for next week. Did Spencer mean to go offline? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tired.
well, OBS also disconnected by itself, but
Oh.
I don't know if it reconnected. It says it's still going.
It'll say that it's still going, but it will turn itself back on as like another stream.
Oh,
which
Well, in that case, yeah, because I was gonna say it did actually disconnect itself.
that is my one issue with OBS is that it'll continue to try to reconnect, but by reconnect it means that it's going to start itself up as a new stream and not as in it'll continue the one it was in. If the
Yeah.
Twitch app thing for streaming wasn't so wonky and was more usable and user friendly the way OBS is, I would use that because if that app crashes out, it will just put your stream into like a pause until it reconnects and then it continues on from the same stream.
Mm.
And that would be more helpful. I tried joining back and it acted weird. Oh, that's unfortunate, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyways, yeah. Not to talk over him because he wants to sleep, but no Minecraft stream next week. I'll actually have my schedule up later today, admittedly, because I did have to request off 2 days next week, and I got them approved, so I know when I'm going to be working next week. So I know what my stream schedule needs to look like. I'm now realizing. Did you answer the question? We don't have a session next week, right? And you said that, and I had missed it because I wasn't in
Yeah,
session yesterday.
no session next week.
Okay.
And if anybody asks, that's gonna be the plan. No session. No session.
Yeah, sorry, Skylar. It's like he's traveling. He's traveling. He can't DM for us. I've made a terrible
Like,
decision. I've been drinking this sparkling water through our stream today. And
oh god, that is a terrible decision.
it would be a better decision if it was a different flavor, but it's unfortunately the sparkling water non-alcoholic mojito flavor, so it's just fucking mint. I'm just drinking mint water,
Mm.
and now my tummy is having thoughts about the mint water.
His tummy is having thoughts, bad thoughts.
Bad thoughts. Go
Bad
eat an
thoughts.
egg.
In any
Spicy mint
case,
water.
in any case, I am going to do an outro, and then later I'm going to take a nap, and then I'll probably message the man later, actually, about some of the stuff that we need to do while I'm in town. But here's a quick outro. Thank you all for joining us today. Um, my name is Mr. Magic Saber 5974 Locomotion. Um, sorry, I mean Mr. 90 Saber 99. Sometimes magical. Bringing you all another Minecraft stream. This one hopefully to be posted up because I tried posting the last one and I don't know if it actually did get posted. I'll have to double check. If it did not, then it's kind of lost to time, and that's not my fault this time because I did set it to upload, and it had a whole fucking day to upload. And if it did not upload within the span of like 8 hours, then YouTube owes me like $5 and a hand job. Um, anyway, I'm just kidding. I don't need the last part. Just the $5 would be fine. I don't want YouTube's greasy fingers on me. Anyway, anyway, what was I gonna say? This, but no stream next week. No traveling, doing some stuff. Um, gonna be coming back later on, probably June-ish. I have to take a look at the exact calendar. I'm back
Oh
around
God, we are
June-ish.
almost through May, huh?
Yeah, for like doing things like to talking buddy, doing Minecraft things. Check out all his stuff, his backlogs, his what book and whatnot. If you're interested in professional GMs, maybe getting yourself a game, you should check out my stuff because I have listings on startplaying.com and they include a wide variety of games. And there's things like D&T and the other RPGs, and I'm always looking to make more games with more new peoples. Come on, coming down and to Clown Town and play some dice with me and all that fun jazz. Anyway, I've rambled on too much, so that's gonna be that's gonna be it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining us for this stream. If you liked it, make sure to check out everything that both myself and Spencer over at Saber99 Magic have backlogged on our respective YouTube channels. Keep your eye out on some stuff we're working on for the future. We might drop some hints as we get a little closer. I did not realize that the fucking month countdown had suddenly reached around less than 3 months. Almost 3 months. We're getting a little close. It's a little haunting, but I'm really excited about it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I will be back later this week on Thursday. We are watching the film that ended the Robert Pattinson Kristen Stewart relationship. That is Snow White and the Huntsman. True facts, by the way. If you didn't know, I think that shit's hilarious. I have that movie on DVD. That's my copy. And because it was gifted to me for a birthday, because I said I wanted to watch it, and then I saw it and I went, I regret asking for this.
Regrets.
Yes, but then I'll be back on Friday after that for some more Resident Evil Requiem, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss up the schedule for next week, and I will update it after Friday, just in case anything occurs. But yeah, I'll have some streams next week. We're getting a little closer to when I will be taking a hiatus. I've got to just kind of get through the rest of June, which feels insane. But yeah, after that, there's going to be a bit of a pause in July, and that'll be all right. But yeah, so thank you all so much. Stick around. I'm going to raid out into Booth TX. They're playing some Dark Souls 2. Thank you, Saber99, for joining us for some Minecraft today, and I will see all of you guys on Thursday.
Goodbye, everyone.